What is up, guys? Welcome back once again to our Digimon World Next Order Let's Play. We are almost done, guys, almost at the finish line. We just have a couple more episodes left and we are going to get down to those bad boys right now at this point in time. So if any of you guys missed the last few episodes, or you're needing a bit of a jump catch if you've just came in here out of the blue or whatever, then basically what we're doing is we're 200% prosperity completion. Again, I know a lot of you guys know this already, but we are just doing some of the X scenarios and we are trying to start off the quest that leads into the Meicoomon DLC. So during the last episode, we spoke to Jijimon and he told us that we were going all the way to not Logic Volcano, Mod Cape, because there was an evil waiting for us. Now, that obviously is our main objective. That's what we're going to be doing to kick things off today. But then in addition to that, the last thing that I want to do after this quest, or during this quest, who knows, depending on how our time frames go, I also want to do some fishing and complete the fishing banks inside the city as well. Now, in order to do that, we need holy water, but we're gathering that slowly but surely as well. So we're going to toss everything up in the air, juggle a bunch of objectives, hopefully catch them all at once and in some sort of timely manner. And yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty good episode. So if you guys are interested in coming along, sit back and relax. Here we go. So Birdie McBurdrenface is going to take us along to our friends in Mod Cape. Now, where we're going in Mod Cape specifically in order to find Meicoomon, I'm not entirely sure, guys. I apologise if anybody has watched the Meicoomon quest or played through the Meicoomon quest themselves. I myself, at this point in time, have never done it before in my life. I've never watched a video on it. I am completely blind. So just a bit of a disclaimer there. If you guys know that I'm going the wrong way, try and relax a wee bit. We're going to find them eventually, whether it takes us 30 seconds or whether it takes us 3 minutes. It doesn't really matter, hopefully. But I'm just going to do a bit of exploring, and I'm also going to chat to you guys because we have some topics to talk about. So even if we don't find... Never mind. Well, that was easy. Oh shit. Agumon got fucked up. Either that or they're just plastered from a wild night out. Who knows at this point? Is he still alive? Mouth to mouth. Oh god, I'm glad we didn't give him mouth to mouth, boys. Oh, Jack's pushing the wrong buttons. Bad Jack. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Had a bit of a blip moment there, but everything is all good. This is one of the extra topics we're going to talk about, but that doesn't matter. We'll come back to it in just a second and I'll explain what just happened there with our technicalities. But anyways, Agumon Black is here. He says, "Do I know you?" Well, whatever. Alright, dude. Bit impolite, but, you know, we'll handle it. I'm confused, but I'm not sure what I'm confused about. Do you know? These guys have definitely been smoking some of the good stuff. Taomon's been here. Wild Night's taking place. I don't know why, but I feel kind of annoyed. Can you help me? Maybe you need medicine, maybe you need the remedy disc, maybe you need the antivirus program. Probably it's a remedy disc if he's confused. Who knows? Maybe it doesn't even matter. He says, "No, I'm not sick." Okay, so if he's not sick, he won't need medicine then. Maybe you need the antivirus program? What's that? Sounds like it could work. Try. So guys, if you're ever waking up from a coma in the middle of nowhere and a stranger walks up and asks you if you need his antivirus program, don't agree to it, alright? Bad idea. Bad idea. You used an antivirus program on the Agumon. Take that, buddy. You need to calm down on these nights out. I feel loads better, he says. My memory's coming back to me. There was a Digimon, he says. Oh my. I'd never seen it before. It was surrounded by a strange aura. When it passed through here, my head started feeling fuzzy. And we have this really epic shadow of a Digimon in the background there, guys. This is good. I like this. Slow build up. Nice. You used the antivirus program on the remaining Digimon in the area. So we're just going around sprinkling that shit all over them. I remember everything. Yeah, it had this weird aura around it. It was Goku. The aura became stronger and stronger and then the Digimon disappeared. Alright. So we're starting to get a bit of an indication that we are heading in the right direction, and we got a Digimon to confirm this, so let's have a little peek and see what fucking that mad bastard's up to. It's Miri. It's the female mad bastard. So you did learn something. We just picked up a signal at Infinite Cauldron. Can you head there too? I mean, that's surprising. I didn't think we were going to be abandoning Mod Cape so soon, but it looks like we literally went the right way first time, which I never expected. We'll just follow Miri's advice. Now, the Digimon that these guys were describing didn't look anything like the Digimon I was expecting to find, guys. So we're just going to take this in our stride and follow Miri's advice. And maybe it'll lead us along the correct path. But I wanted to say earlier, guys, I will put a quick disclaimer out near the beginning of this episode. I have got a completely new setup in terms of our recording software. So I fully upgraded my OBS from a 2013 version of OBS to OBS Studio, which I know in 2018 coming into 2019 sounds absolutely ridiculous, right? But regardless, I'm still having a bit of issues syncing my voice and the mic audio with the webcam. So as the episode goes on, if the webcam does happen to fall out of sync with my voice and my mouth moving, it's something I'm aware of. It's just something that I'm trying to tackle. It should be an easy fix, and I'm getting closer to fixing it, but at the same time, it's a problem that I do know exists, and it's something that I'm trying to tackle. So just a bit of a heads up. Hopefully if it happens this episode, and we do have some sort of this delay during the latter aspects of the episode, then hopefully I can have it fixed for next time, okay? So again, some of you guys have heard me talking about this during the live streams and stuff, so I apologise if it's old news to you guys. But for those of you who haven't been watching the live streams and are a bit concerned that there might be some sort of audio deformity that wasn't there before, you know, we've done like 55 episodes or something mad at this point for Next Order, and there's been no audio desync up to this point, so yeah, random tangent. But there hasn't been anybody meeting us here inside Infinite Cauldron, so I can only imagine that. There we go. I've also moved some of my buttons around as well, guys, so yeah. That's why I keep pausing and getting confused when I push the buttons on my keyboard, and they don't normally do what I want them to do, but it's fine. I'll show you guys really quickly. That one should put us up there, that one should put us up there. That's no webcam if we really, really need it, so here we go. It's going to take a bit of getting used to, but rebounded hotkeys are a good thing. It's just going to take me a while to get used to them, so there you go. Behind the scenes with Jackie and friends. Alright. Let's have a little dig deeper. We probably could have flown... Oh, no, here we go. This is interesting. I was going to say we probably could have head straight to the hinterland part of Infinite Cauldron, but I can already see that there's a hip cat waiting for us up ahead, so this has to be something to do with the quest, so this is pretty good. Again, for those of you that don't know, we have recruited all Digimon in the game at this point, so this has to be a quest Digimon, okay? So here we go. Where Garurumon Black is here, he gasps. I don't know why it's all the black Digimon that seem to be getting possessed here. I feel like whoever's messing up these poor Digis is borderline racist. I don't know if I'm happy about that. Where Garurumon Black? Obviously, I'm just. That was a meme. If you're new here, that was a joke. What? How could you? I couldn't even last 10 seconds. Where Garurumon? Don't worry, buddy. Story of my life. Huff Huffy says, who was that? I guess the evil Digimon that was causing problems in Mod Cape has passed through as well. We can say snap out of it. Did it have a strange aura around it? Hold on, I'll help you. I guess we should try and help the Digimon first with the antivirus program. Who the heck are you? Wait a minute. That doesn't look like it's doing anything good. Wait, is this going to be a Machinedramon fight? No way. I think we're just fighting against Wergurumon. I think we did pick the correct option there, guys, but we just never had any good success. I think this is what we've meant to do. So we've got a Wergurumon here, Ultimate Digimon level 45, and we have defeated a number of Wergurumon in our day, so I'm hoping that this guy shouldn't be too tough. Now, I don't think the Wergurumon we fought against have been necessarily this strong. The one in the Bonnie Resort Church is definitely not this powerful, but all I'm going to do is keep an eye out, make sure this guy, if he drops any limit breaks, that we catch them, and try and defeat him ASAP. We'll keep our EXE obviously in case we encounter somebody bigger and badder down the line, but I'm hoping that if there is minor battles up to what will be the final boss of this quest line, hopefully first of all we could do all of it today. I would love to get through it in one sitting, but then in addition to that, hopefully we can also we can get through it without any trip ups or, you know, fucking us falling flat on our face at any of these kind of mini battles. I have read online that if this is the DLC I think it is, right, if this is the X scenario that I am expecting. Is that a limit break? Yeah, it is a limit break. Shit. I should have just trusted my instinct there. But I thought because he hadn't used his ultimate up until this point, he wasn't going to use it at all. But anyways, here we go. Let's see if we can just polish this guy off, and then hopefully we can get on our way. Yeah, like I was saying, if this is the DLC that I was hoping to do right now, then I've heard online that some of the some of the latter fights are very, very difficult and tricky, so it'll really, really put us to the test if it is the right questline. And if it's not, then we'll just have to wander through yet another bonus episode, I'm afraid. But yeah, I'm really grateful that you guys are still sticking with me at this point, because honestly, I feel like we were going to have finished this series a long time ago, and I do a lot of talking about it, but it's just me discussing what's on my mind with you guys. It's so easy to do at this point. But yeah, bit of a heads up there. It's going to hit us with another wolf claw, but then once we come out of this animation, I think we can actually put this guy to bed, and we will be on our way. Hopefully he can also point us in the right direction. If he sends us back to Mod Cape, I'm going to be absolutely raging. But hopefully that doesn't happen. I'm not going to use any recoveries on Hercules Cabaterimon here, because I think that if we're doing any running about after this quest line, or after this fight, then surely we should be able to gain some of our HP back that way. Okay? So I don't want to waste any recoveries, despite the fact it would be a good idea and sensible. You see, he makes a grunting noise. He's not very pleased. You used the antivirus program on Wergurumon Black, so before we never actually got a chance to get the antivirus off. That's why he went a bit banzai. What am I doing here? Who are you? Did you help me? Oh, it hurts to move, he says. Yeah, that's because we just kicked your ass, dude. I'm really sorry about that, but you went a bit crazy. I remember now, a Digimon just appeared out of nowhere. As I was looking at it, my head started to feel fuzzy, so I thought it was an enemy, and I attacked it. Well, that was a bit silly, wasn't it, mate? And that's how it ended up like this. I couldn't leave a mark on it, even though it wasn't all that big, he says. I wouldn't call it tiny, though. It was kind of fuzzy looking, and orange. See, this doesn't sound like a wild pirate Digimon that I was expecting. He says, oh yeah, I remember. When it left, it mumbled something. Something like, not give Fang. I'm pretty sure he said not give a fuck, in all honesty. But no, I'm only kidding. Not give Fang, I'm sure. Then this strange aura surrounded it and it disappeared. Sorry, but that's all I can remember because I was defeated so quickly. I'm out of here, gonna go after that Digimon, watch your back. Or if you're gonna go after the Digimon, watch your back, he says. Alright, dog. Peace. Off he trundles. So let's see if we're getting a bit of an update now on the old mailage. Mania again. Oh, this time it's Hamari. We got one, she says. There was a new signal from the bus terminal in the server desert. Kota is heading there now. Can you head there too? Oh no, they're sending in their best agents. They're sending in Kota. Holy shit, we better catch him. Alright. Bus terminal in the server desert. That is definitely somewhere we can get to. Let's do an autopilot and head there as quickly as can be before Kota ends up in a cardboard box. We'll just travel as fast as possible. Hopefully we will get a chance to regain our energy and stuff, guys, like I was saying a second ago. Server desert, do we want to go to the hinterland or not? Probably, let's just go to the regular. We'll go to the server cemetery and then work our way through, I guess. I know they weren't necessarily in this particular spot, but I actually forget where the bus terminal is in the server desert. Is that way at the back, in one of the back regions? I bet you it is. I don't actually think there is a... Is there an actual bus in any of these actual areas? I'm not really sure, but I don't think it's on the way to the Logic Volcano, so maybe it is just in this direction here. Server cemetery. It's so ridiculous. It's the fact that I can put like so many hours into this game, and then not know which place is which. It's honestly kind of embarrassing, but you know, it is what it is at this point. Yeah, there was a signal from the bus terminal in the server desert. Kota's heading there now. Where the fuck? I can't even remember. Can we use our map here? Tower Road, dead end. What? Alright, welcome back, homies. Obviously, the bus terminal is this little ramp at the top of this area here. I know that. I was just checking. Just testing you guys, making sure that you know your way around the server desert. Kappa. So, hopefully we can find out whoever it is that we're looking to find in here. Again, I'm still looking for a bit of explanation on this quest because I'm completely lost at this point. Wowzers. Oh, this is exciting. So we've got Rika, we've got Kota, Hamari, and also, what's his face? Yukimura. Something's flown into my head. No, what's happening, he asks. How can its power work on Yukimura like this? So obviously, Kota's a bit confused because Yukimura's a mega, but it seems like up until this point, Kota still hasn't understood that even though Yukimura's a mega, there will be mega Digimon that are still powerful than him. It's a bit confusing, but... Mystery Digimon makes a big fuck off noise, and it looks like we arrived just in time. I don't know. Wolfie's here, says Hamari. Hamari's absolutely over the moon to see us. I've just realised my webcam is not in a good spot for, not where it normally is for Next Order. Alright, my bad, guys. We'll fix that later, alright? We'll keep with the action just now. Sorry if I'm covering a little bit of the dialogue lines. I'll shift this stuff back later, okay? You came in the nick of time, he says. Actually, scratch that. Stay back. Mystery Digimon pops off again. Maybe I'll just hide my webcam for the time being. Would that be a better idea? He says, no you don't, says Gallantmon. Puts up his big ass shield, which is very cuddly. Glad we've got that. Rika as Magnadramon unfortunately doesn't have a big ass shield. She's just got a big ass face. I don't know if she throws that in the way of the cannon fodder, but anyways, this isn't working. Time to change up our approach, she says. But fine, Rika, hold on just a little bit longer. Don't know why Hamari put her hand on her hip there. That was a bit confusing. I'm trying, Yukimura says. Here we go. Lightning joust to the balls. Mystery Digimon says, will not forgive White Fang. Interesting. And then it vanishes. Phew, it's gone. So it's pretty interesting we get this like full entire like interaction here. Rika, Yukimura, you're lifesavers. So it looks like Kota and Hamari actually did something useful for a change, which I'm super, super thrilled about. It was too much for us to handle. Let's head back to Jijimon's house. Aye. Interesting. So I guess, guys, we came all the way to the Server Desert only to go back to Jijimon's house, but interesting. I kind of like it. Honestly, there wasn't too many through the main game. A lot of the content in this game, which I'm not complaining about, by the way, but a lot of the content in this game is just kind of getting to the Digimon and then doing whatever task it is they want to do. Obviously, with the exception of the main story, but even then, there wasn't that many massive interactions in the main story. A couple of really badass cutscenes, but it's kind of cool that, you know, as extra downloadable content that's free, you get kind of these extra action scenes. I know it's not fucking, you know, it's not like a Hollywood blockbuster watching them by any means. It's not like a Final Fantasy cutscene or that, but still pretty cool. Let's go on to the Digimon's Love Shack and find out what's going to be happening next, because honestly, I am utterly bewildered. Are we going to get a chance to try our hand at this particular Digimon? I'm not entirely sure. Digimon's here. You see, this is worse than I expected, he says. I think what I'm going to do here, guys, is take a pause and move the webcam. Back in a second. There we go. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. This is worse than I expected, Jijimon says. This is probably connected to the Meicoomon you met. So, here we go. We've got a bit of a follow-up to this particular questline. So maybe, I'm starting to worry then. Maybe the only reason this questline procced is because we did the Meicoomon one. But the reason I've brought that up, because obviously that's common sense. You're thinking, Jack, duh. Maybe we still can't do the actual Bolt Boutmon quest until we collect the shrooms for Rika. Not entirely sure. We're just going to go with it, guys. It was quite developed, but still very cat-like. I did think it kind of looked like Meicoomon, but I haven't like seen Digimon Adventure Try or whatever, so I just assumed that it might not be, so I didn't want to say anything, but we had pretty much figured it out. According to my analysis, it's a Digimon from another dimension that can negatively affect those around it. That fits in with the information you got. Wolfie's partner wasn't affected by the negative aura. That's because we're just fucking OP. We're the ones with the aura. It was us coming up the hill that you sensed that froze you. I'm just kidding. They all ended up getting beaten pretty bad, huh? Its negative energy got stronger with its Digivolution, which we predicted, but it's more than we expected. It looks as though the antivirus programs have an effect against the negative energy, though. Awesome sauce. You're right, we need to defeat it, after which it would take some time to input a program. So the guys are discussing what the fuck we're going to get up to. We're talking about our failures. Kota and Yukimura have a little handshake there. We still love each other. What's this? Asks Taomon. So Kota pulls a big bag of evil magic out of his ass. I don't know where that came from. We managed to get some particles from its body, apparently. I don't know why Yukimura technically pierced with his lightning joust, didn't he? So maybe that's where he got the kind of this, whatever this is. Despite the small amount of I was going to say why on earth is Kota feeling up on the random Digimon, but you know, kind of is kind of to be explained. It's like concentrated darkness. This goes far beyond anything I expected. Go, Kota, when did you manage this? And then here we go. I guess he's going to explain it. When Miri was talking about how the negative energy might not have affected other humans or their partner Digimon, Lush asked whether it was because of her, right? Are you telling me... Yeah, I remember saying we need to try a few things out. I see now. I remember. I said to Kota, if I went at the Digimon full throttle, we might be able to take a chunk out of it. So that's why, obviously, Yukimura went for the strike. Seemed to work out. Kota for the first time... Wait a minute. So they're all passing about the evil darkness. I feel like we should contain that, guys. Maybe put that in a jar or something. Who knows? How is this possible? Asked Kota. Lush expels the negative energy. So plot development here. Lush actually has the ability to rid the evilness of the evilness. How this is a surprise indeed. Lush being useful? Surprise to all involved. We don't know if Lush can completely suppress the negative energy, but with an antivirus program, she might have a chance. So if we just stick an antivirus program in her, fucking amplify her up a few notches, she might actually be able to turn into an evil darkness dispelling machine. moving on. Then I'll hit it with the antivirus program. Cool. Next time it appears, we'll be ready. And we have to go to the old cableway according to that very, very quick dialogue line that was snagged in there. Interesting. Alright, so luckily the old cableway isn't too far away. I guess while we're in this... Hello. Excuse me, guys. It's so busy in here. I can't give you the items I gather. Alright, okay, I guess we've already picked those up for the day. Maybe. I thought we could quickly grab those and then kind of head down, but... Looks like we're going down to the old cableway according to Miri, so let's go into that right now. The old cableway is actually where we discovered Meicoomon in the first X scenario where we fought against her the first time, so I guess that's why we're heading down to that spot specifically. Who knows, but it should be not too bad. I have to apologise, guys, because I really thought we were going to be, because we were going to Mod Cape, I just assumed, and it was a dark Digimon, I just assumed that we were going to be fighting against pirates, aka Boutmon, but apparently it is not to be just yet. We've got more stuff to do. This game keeps throwing stuff at me and I'm like, how the fuck did I not know that this existed? I'm so confused. But what I should be saying, based on what we kind of discussed earlier, maybe we actually might have to complete Rika's quest in order to access Boutmon. Now, I don't know if that's going to be a thing, but in order to kind of protect ourselves, I am going to have to now collect Digimushrooms again. So if you see me going off the beaten path for a Digimushroom and thinking, Jack, what on earth are you doing at this point in the game? Why are you collecting mushrooms? It is because, as a memory jog for you guys, Rika is wanting 30 mushrooms from us. So I'm going to have to pick those up on the way because as it stands right now, we don't have 30 mushrooms. We're pretty close. If I can find them, we've got 17. So luckily there's a couple of spawns there, and then next to Rika herself through in the other area, there's usually a pretty healthy mushroom spawn. And I can show you guys that in a little bit. But for the time being, let's just finish off this mad quest that we're doing right now, and hopefully we can worry about all the other shit after. We'll just focus on one at a time, and then eventually we will get to the finish line. I just don't know where the fucking finish line is at this point, but it's gotta be fine, guys. Everybody relax. Yoga pose. We're gonna talk to this. Alright, here we go. So Meicoomon is back in its original spot, and it has Digivolved by the looks of things, so check this out. Nice haircut, bruh. Nice wings as well. They look kind of interesting though. So here's the crew. I've actually just put myself right back on top of the thing by accident. Over to you, Lush. Lush makes the weirdest fucking dog bark noise I've ever heard in my life. Leave this to me, I'm going to do my best and stuff. That's the spirit. Off she pops. I'm going to create a distraction, says young Shoma. So wait, Shoma going to charge in head on? Shoma's going to do... I like this side of our characters. They're actually, you know, actually making an effort now. They've never done that through the main quest at any point, I don't feel. Wait, is that a Digivolve Meicoomon? Shoma, how did you... Were you not in the meeting, Shoma? How do you not understand what's going on? Maybe there's a logical explanation here, but surely Shoma should have been here when we talked about the fact that Digivolved. What do you want with this world? As the Enforcer, I will make you answer, says Noir. So Noir's still fulfilling our Enforcer duties. I don't know if she really... Does Noir still have that right? Even after everything that happened? I'm not entirely sure. Lucia asks, should I go now? So the Digivolve Meicoomon exposes its back. Lush goes in. Falcon punches it right in the ass. Keep at it, Lush. Here we go. Seems to be having some sort of effect. We've got it where we want it. Your turn, Wolfie. Alright, so Shoma was actually just, you know, jumping up and down in front of it, trying to get its attention. He's not actually going to fight it. That, of course, relies down to us. So here we go. Level 50 for this motherfucker. I say, guys, in order to just make this go smoothly, why don't we use some of our utility plugin X's? Because we haven't done this up until this point today, and I feel like we deserve it, so... It's going to be really, really nice to see, first of all, what this Digimon... In fact, can we target it? To find out? I don't... Oh, no, it doesn't have a name. I thought we could maybe check in there. Sorry, guys. It'll be really kind of cool to see this Digimon's ultimate and stuff like that, because I'm not entirely sure. Can you actually Digivolve into this guy once you download the content? Normally, when they add the figures and the models of the Digimon into the game, normally it means that you can actually have access to them as a Digivolution requirement, which would be kind of cool. But I don't know, it depends if you guys want a Mad Evil Thundercat as your as one of your partners. She looks like she's gone in for an ultimate, so I'm just going to block here. We've got Berserk Sinking. Not the most OP of names, but it certainly looked badass. So we'll give her 7 points out of 10 for that one. But it seems that even though we are, like, our Digimon are up in the 7, 8k stats at this point, but we're still doing very, very little damage to this guy. Let's find out if we can actually hit her with a wombo combo and see how much we can actually do as a decent tester. Hopefully the game doesn't lag out here because it has been doing that recently. I'm hoping that it behaves itself. We haven't saved up until this point, so I really hope that our guys recover here. Thank God. The reason I'm obviously we've encountered lag like that in the past, guys, throughout this Let's Play. It's happened a bunch of times. There we go, we do 12,000 damage with our limit break, and apparently we've broke through the defences, so that's a bit of a plus point. But, as I was saying a second ago, when we fought against the Colosseum battle, I actually got caught in a big streak of lag that never ended. And the only thing that saved us in that particular scenario is the fact that there is a countdown timer in the Colosseum battles. Obviously there is no countdown timer in these battles, so if we did get in some sort of laggy cycle where we were using our ultimates over and over but the animations weren't actually going off, and she was attacking us, but we weren't taking damage, that's an infinite cycle that we can't escape, unfortunately. Because when I was in the Colosseum battle, at least, even though the enemies were doing their attacks, we weren't taking any damage because we were stuck in that, you know, mid-ultimate invulnerability animation thing that happens, so... Bit of a wild tangent there, but regardless, I really should be concentrating on Bancho-Leomon here and trying to get some of his order points up, because I think we could get this dude up to a limit break once again and try and finish him off in style. That actually was a limit break, but I thought it was just a regular thunderstorm. Berserk Sinking comes in again. I really like that. Like, I like the, first of all, I like the colour, because I think that normally when you get, like, a lot of the Mega Digivolution ultimates in this game are, they come across like a green background, which is fine in itself. But when they're all like that, it gets a bit much. Did I just throw that at the wrong Digimon? I did. I threw that at the wrong Digimon. Sorry. Sorry, Bancho. We're not laying down epic disrespect on you. Throwing the medikit at your friend when you need it the most. But are we going to get to our other limit break? I think we are. I just need to concentrate a little bit better. Although it's really fucking hard to see in amongst all this. There we go. I hope that this is enough to finish the little cat off, but you never know. We'll see. God, why does this keep happening? I don't know, I guess we get a really epic build-up where we can, we get to fully appreciate that we're about to do a big badass move on her. Who knows? Giga Blaster, Flashy Boss Punch, Double Wombo is enough to defeat the cat. So, here we go. 33 grand, 100 tamer XP, and max stats. Awesome sauce. Not bad. And I guess even though we're not fighting against Boltmon at this particular point in time, this can act as training towards getting stronger for him, so who knows. Here we go. Did we win, asks Lush. Where? Who? As always, the cat turns up once again with this fucking confused state. Sometimes I wonder if they're just faking this, you know, to get away with the punishment and the penalty. I mean, this is what Shoma did. He's doing a Shoma, boys. You know when Shoma pretends to wake up that he's got his memory lost and whatnot? I'm suspicious. I see now I'm back here. I've caused problems for everyone, haven't I? You certainly have, Mystery Digimon. You've been going around fucking up the whole of the digital planet. And, yeah, if we weren't here, you'd be held responsible for your crimes. Although I guess nobody would be strong enough to defeat him. So maybe we just continue to go on rampaging for all eternity as a king of darkness. I was being followed, and I somehow ended up in a different, this dimension. In the past, my power caused a big disturbance in my world, apparently. I don't remember anything about it, but it's probably true. After that, I was sought for evil purposes. So there you go. Bit of a reference here for you guys that have watched the other show. By an organisation called the White Fang. The White Fang came after me using a device to cross dimensions and a field to block my powers. I suffered from shock as a result of switching dimension, making me lose my memory and unable to control my powers. Alright, that's all great and stuff. I'm really glad. Sounds like you've had it rough. Their base contained a trap for me, but I destroyed it. I mean, cool story, Bob, but we're on our way to... Wow, there's a lot of backstory here. What's your plan now? Go back to your world and try the same thing again, asked Shoma? Of course. I'll go with you. We can rescue your partner together, says Lush. Interesting. I appreciate the offer, but that's not possible, says the Mystery Digimon. My power allows me and me alone to travel back to my world. Yeah, okay, dude. That's another convenient plot point, alright? Just like when he woke up and he forgot his memory and he didn't know what he was up to. The fact that he can't take Lush with him. We're like, please, take Lush. Take her off our hands. Take Lush back to your own world. And he's like, no, actually, I can only travel one at a time. Sorry, I'd love to. I really would love to, but I can't. Lies. It's time for me to go. I'll never forget you. Your partner's counting on you. Don't give up. Hopefully we'll see you again at some point. Yeah, if we do get to see you again, hopefully it's not when you're going to come in and rampage around the place and we have to beat your ass up again. There's so much going on in so many different digital worlds. I hope the Digivolved Meicoomon and its partner can be happy together again. We forgot to ask its name. We'll meet it again for sure. For now, Floatia's waiting for us. Alright. I think that is going to be the end of this very straightforward questline. Which feels nice. Let's autopilot back, guys. Let us autopilot back to the city very, very quickly. and cash in the end of this quest line. And also see if Jijimon is actually going to proc us into the next stage of the of the quest, or if we're going to have to go and collect mushrooms. I really hope we don't have to collect mushrooms, but we'll handle it regardless. So here we go. The crew's back. What's up, guys? Shoma, Lush, y'all did it wonderfully. Or y'all did so wonderfully, I should say. Jijimon gives us a high five. Feels good, man. You shouldn't praise yourself. You made yourself another friend, so you don't need any praise. Do we have a visitor? It's Meicoomon, of course. And we're just like, wait, what? So, that was quick, asks Noir. Teehee. So I guess there's a bit of a time difference going on between the worlds. What's going on, asks Shoma. And Kota, rather. Well, you forgot. It went back to its dimension. I'm the new me now. My powers have been mixed with Lush's. I see. Wait. Shoma's like, I see. Wait, what? I'm not sure what's going on either. Lush has lots of inexplainable or inexplicable things about her, and we now have one thing to add to her list. I guess that what makes Digimon so fascinating, says Meaning. Alright, interesting. Honestly, we'd love to stay in chit chat, guys, but really, is this really a good thing, asked Shoma? The fact that this mad cat's turned up again, the evil cat, pretends it's good, but actually I think it's just plotting to take over the globe again. Apparently, we cleared the add-on scenario. The Crimson Claw strikes back. There you go. The Crimson Claw strikes back. We did it, boys. Not intentionally. Super, super weird. Do we get anything for completing that X scenario, or is it just a pat on the back? We're going to pop outside and hopefully we get a... Yeah, we do. Alright, thank God for that. Alright. Here we go. Mysterious letter. Urgent, says Jijimon. Someone needs your help again, or so I reckon. First, let's meet up for a chat, shall we? So, guys, I think that this is probably the scenario we're looking for, right? Right, guys? Let's jump in it really quickly anyway. Maybe we can do two scenarios for the price of one today. We're at roughly 30 minutes. A little bit more than that, so who knows. You're here, Wolfie. I think it's about everyone's here. Well then, let's begin. So again, guys, I suppose you've meant to come back to this after you've done a bunch of other stuff in the game. Because we've cleared all that shit, the game's just like, next quest, next quest, next quest. A letter arrived. The address was this town. It says, please join us in a feast of friendship in 7 different languages. A party invitation, yikes. Though that's one beat up letter. This letter's material data is very unstable. Would have been a lot faster just to use a Digimail. I mean, whoever sent it is obviously considerate of other human beings. Although in saying that, at the start of this Let's Play, I slagged off the Digimail, whereas nowadays it's our best friend, especially when we're dotting about trying to figure out where the fuck to go. The sender hasn't written their name, but we might as well suppose they are not of this world. Obviously, that's I mean, based on everything that's happened recently, I guess Taomon is. I'll give them that one, yeah. Yeah, we can assume that they are of a different world, because nobody normal turns up in these places anymore. We don't know for sure if it's an enemy, right? They do talk about friendship. Come on, this has trap written all over it, says Hamani. I tend to agree with Hamani on this one. The coordinates point to the Pink Stone House in Bonnie Resort. Nice. My old home? I don't recall renting it. My Autospawn just fucking appears out of nowhere. He's like, yeah, by the way, that's my crib. I don't go there anymore, so it's probably in a fucking disarray. It looks like people are chilling in your home, my Autospawn. Then we have no idea what to expect, says Taomon. Suppose it is a trap. What might they be after? I don't know. Maybe our souls, maybe our lives, maybe the digital world, maybe our anuses. Who knows at this point? We can only theorise, but it seems the enemy lacks a clear understanding of our situation. Therefore, they must plan to simply white out every attendee or possibly capture them as hostages. I mean, that's quite a dark assumption, Taomon. I mean, maybe they're just really nice people and they're happy to be here. I don't know. I'm skeptical, but you know, you got to consider all options. You don't want to barge in there guns ablaze when people are just trying to be nice and hospitable. Who knows? In either case, the goal is likely to divide the forces we have united here. Makes sense, says Kota, but isn't it possible they just want to be friends? That's what I'm saying. Kota, my boy. Wolfie should be able to manage it, says Taomon in his manly voice, or in the worst case scenario, to escape and return here. And just in case they somehow do get caught, Mr. Mamio and I will still be here. Alright, if Wolfie's gone, it should end up too bad. What are you grinning about, Hamani? Wait a moment, I'm going too, says Meicoomon, so I'm pretty sure we're all good at this point, right? We're going to check it out. What the fuck? That was spooky. The big stone house, Piedmon just fucking MC Hammer shuffles into the side of the screen there. I don't know what the fuck that was. Piedmon appears. I'll let you guys see Piedmon in all his glory. The Pink Stone House has a special place in my heart, says Piedmon, and besides, every party needs a clown, right? So it looks like we're going as the guinea pigs. Meicoomon coming along, and now Piedmon's coming along for the ride as well. Now, these guys being notoriously evil, I'm not sure if I feel comfortable bringing the whole gang with us, but regardless, I guess we could take all the allies we can get. Good grief, when did you even get here? But, alright, says Jijimon. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. These guys just appear. But maybe when they hold the council meetings in the hut, they kind of assume that the rest of the city is just kind of chilling outside and this is like the inner war council. I don't know. Then, that's 9 in all. Wolfie's team, Himari, Rika, Kota, Yukimura, plus Meicoomon and Paimon. So we've got a squad of 9. That's a pretty healthy number, alright? The 9 samurai. Best of luck, representatives of Floatia. Meicoomon, hold on to this invitation, would you? Why did Jijimon just kiss Meicomon's ass? You got it. Now, Wolfie, just come talk to me whenever you're ready. Did Jijimon whisper something in Meicomon's ear there? There's a gate linked to my house from here, so we'll be able to return instantly. Well, that's fucking excellent, Meicoomon. Why didn't you tell us that before? Why didn't you give us the option to travel to the Bonnie Resort house instantly before? Alright, guys. I think that based on the fact that we've got 50 items in our bank. As you guys can see, all these Digivolution stones here that I'm checking out, these have all came from me doing runs inside the hyperbolic time chamber path district thing. So, yeah. What we'll do is, in fact, I don't even think I need to do it right now with you guys because that would be boring as fuck. What I'll probably do, guys, is I'm going to wrap this episode up here at the start of the Pinkstone House invitation gathering, whatever the fuck that's going to be. And I think we'll resume that quest in our next episode. It's a bit disorganised to start it just now, but I really wanted to make sure that is the next part of our quest line. I guess we could do some fishing as well. Perhaps, where we are, we're at 37 minutes. I mean, I guess we could cram in some fishing if you guys fancy doing that. It's a bit weird to tack it on the end here, but I'm thinking we could just go ahead and start it and maybe just divvy it up amongst some of the other parts. I'm not entirely sure, but we could have a look. Maybe what we can do is check in at least and see what we've got to do. Obviously, we need to catch 10 trout for Meicoomon. I think we may even have 10 trout in the bank. And then for Galmon here, he says that we need to, catch 10 Digitrout with the frog lure. And then 10 Digi-Arowana with the crayfish lure as well. So we've got 10 Digitrout, 10 Digi-Salmon, and 10 of the other one for the crayfish and the frog lure as well. So who knows at this point. We'll talk to Megaseedron. He wants 2 Digi-Tuna. If you do that, you'll be able to fish for Digi-Tuna in Fishing Hole 4. Now, I think we actually have 1 Digi-Tuna as well. So we've got a couple of things that we need to do in terms of the fishing. I don't know if we need to get up to all of that right now, folks. Because, as I said, we're coming up for 40 minutes anyway, and I don't know if it would be kind of fair to tack on at the end, but just mind mapping with you guys. Sorry to be kind of all over the place and disorganised, but I'm sure you guys don't give a fuck anyway. So let's go down to the city entrance. Chill here, wrap things up. I didn't know we were going to end up doing another Meicoomon quest, guys. It completely caught me by surprise, but regardless, we are making progress towards the end of our game, which feels good. These fights in particular have not been very strenuous, especially the Meicoomon ones, but I think that the one we're about to dive into with Bolt Boutmon is going to be a little bit more strenuous. So, if Banshee would stop rubbing his face on mine, I will bid you guys farewell. Again, as a last update, guys, if the audio for this video did fall out of sync with the webcam, it is a problem that I'm trying to fix. So if you're looking at my face right now and things are a bit laggy, hopefully they're not. Hopefully they're spot on, matched up by the millisecond. But if not, then I can use that as a review. We'll make the next episode better and try and improve that moving forward. So, a bit of a disclaimer at the end there as well, guys. But when we come back, we will be doing our Bolt Boutmon quest finally, because I'm pretty sure he is the person that's inviting us to the Pinkstone House. We will also do our fishing and hopefully collect any other resources that we have waiting for us as well. So, thank you very much for watching the bonus episodes. Again, guys, they are ticking on a little bit, but we're pretty close to the end at this point. I've said that a bunch, but you guys get the draw at this stage. Thanks for watching, folks. Have a great day, have a great evening, have a great whatever, and I will be back very soon with the next part of our series. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.